We'll see the #4 team in the country, the UAB Blazers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Boise State Broncos. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play. And the running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll hand it off. They've got him down out near the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to...
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to be.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to scramble. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Turner brought down, sets up the next drive. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the BAT, they take a 14-0 lead. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open. Second down after the incompletion. Keeping it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, UAB. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Blazers.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, BSU.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. After a slow start, this offense has finally gotten going. A touchdown here could make things really interesting. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Looking to throw it on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, what a cut, and still going. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. And the Blazers lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Blazers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down?
Chris, how about this? So you get the 4th down, you go for it, you show that aggressive approach, your players love that you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a first down.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback, the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Riley. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Nice grab. It's Anderson. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The offense will... Now, a timeout here after the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's the snap. And he's looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Broncos will kick it deep to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he pulls in the catch. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
They're going to run it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made, a lot of space now. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Broncos looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Single back, takes the handoff. Gets loose now and heads downfield. Breaking through defenders. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He stays alive. Fires it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage earth. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The Blazers begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Jukes to get free. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And it's caught. Touchdown, UAB.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, bud, this is the result of what happens when you're able to run the football throughout the game. They're kind of like body blows. And eventually in the 4th quarter, it pays off. That's his longest run of the entire day. And a big part of the reason this team is enjoying the lead is the execution of this offense here in the 4th quarter.
And now from the pistol formation. Ball handed off. That's the spin move. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown.